boats and they used a little trail along the top there.
Okay.
But sometimes they would walk most of the way and just do a boat for one stage, like, you know, just for a rest.
I see.
And this one has a hole. Some bottom edge of the holes have the groove, because I saw one. I saw a
Yeah.
groove. There were more holes open before.
This is all about
Hope it's true. Right. No, it is true because it was in the records. So a lot of these trees will be 1,000 years old. But just walk into the trees and you just feel a whole like lovely feeling come over you. It's just wonderful. Oh, now this is the one I wanted to talk about. Okay, so he's the son of Liu Bei, but Shu lost the war to Wei. They captured Liu Bei's son, and they brought him back to Wei in the north, and they brought him along the old road. And they're saying he took shelter in this tree. See, there's a big hole if you go around in a storm.
They stopped sacrificing and whacked at the tree with knives and axes.
This is even better than I thought.
The poor innocent cypress who did not go over to the enemy. Oh, poor cypress.
Poor cypress. What a poor cypress. When I come to China, every town I go through, I write down where to stay, where to eat, where the old road is, where the bus station is, train station. This is many years, maybe 3 years of trips to China. I take these notes. Then I come home and I write it on my computer. And first I have Chinese maps. I trace them and I put all the hotels that I have found that I think are good for my book. I put them on the map. I put the Chinese names of all the attractions on the map. And then when it comes together, it looks like this, and it can go in the book. You see, they put it vertically to hold up the horizontal stone to make it so it won't slip.
Yeah.
But the mud, you can't see through the mud. But
I've seen it elsewhere.
it's in a lot of places they've done it. But in other places, the stone is so thick they don't need to do it. You know, they scored it because it was so slippery, sort of like a bath mat effect.
Okay.
So let's walk on it. Hopefully it'll help. It's old. I don't know how old. I don't know if they know how old, but it's a great wall.
I mean, it goes down.
It goes down, but so a 596. If we go all the way to Puan, it will be 0, but we're not going all the way. But so we would see almost 600 of these old trees. 600 in 6 hours of these old trees.
100 per hour.
That's a lot.
So we're going to do 300 in 3 hours. All right.
My book is divided into 3 parts. First part is background information. So, what to take to China, how to find cheap airline flights, and what transportation is like in China, and what lodgings are like in China. Then part 2 is itinerary, where you'll be going in China, which is Chengdu. From Chengdu, we do the Golden Oxen Road and all the towns along the Golden Oxen Road, which includes Guangyuan. And then we go to Hanzhong and we do the branch roads north of Hanzhong, Linking Cloud Road, Baoye Road, and the Chensang Road. Then we do Xi'an, a whole chapter on Xi'an. And then the Ziwu Road. Part 3 is Chinese phrases, especially food phrases, how to order food in China. And the hikes in detail. So if you want to go on a hike, all the hikes are listed. So you can just see the chapter headings and you know what the chapter's about, which is good for a guidebook. I know. Now I was going to go back to the place we got our buns, but Miss Lee brought these buns from Jiamengguan, and she told me, because I showed her the picture of where we got our buns, she told me that these are much better.
Those are awfully good.
There's more. Oh, Bruce. The girls.
That's great.
Oh, look at this rape.
No smell.
I smell it.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, so fragrant. Ni ji sui. She's 16. 16. Oh. Oh, she wants to know if we want to eat. And schwa means have fun. The people on my tour are very intelligent, and so they want to know all about China. So they're interested in learning about Chinese culture, and they very much like meeting ordinary Chinese people and talking to them. And it's not just about having fun. It's really a learning experience for most of us, actually. First, that character, and then it says 01960. There are actually 10,000 trees with plaques on them. I walk.
Mary Vick,
Mary Vick?
did you take a picture of this?
大学这个年，我们大学毕业1964。So 这个是中学毕业的。
I got the sign. Ready?
Get back a little.
I got a
This is it's a horse's footprint. Over hundreds of years, the horse stepped in the same spot. And they're all over the place, but not as many here as in Yunnan. They're 这个是老，这个是新。We'll go this way.
Okay. We puzzled over it each time. Sure thing.
Careful. I write in my book. I write in my book that, you know, they build over the old road, like for motorcycles and things, and that you should take the real road.
How far does it go?
Not far. It just curves around. They're not really 2,000 years old, I know that. But they're hundreds of years old. And to last hundreds of years and suddenly disappear in a span of 10 years because you didn't stop them, it's so sad. It's very sad.
a touch of golden sun. Me a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run.
The old road is beautifully preserved, and we are enjoying the tranquility of the countryside.
Like the trees, very interesting shapes and the old age of them.
I think the road is really special. I feel like with the cypress trees being called the green cloud, I feel like I'm walking in a green cloud.
The trees are fabulous. I mean, they're just outstanding.
Yeah, thank you.
So I hope it's here for another few thousand years.
See that weird rock formation right
Yeah.
up there?
Uh-huh.
That's in the pictures. Well, you
yeah.
have to squeeze behind it.
Oh, you have to squeeze through
Yeah,
there. Oh,
it's-
wow.
There are lots of narrow spots. It's fun to go up. And so here we are. This is the famous pass. It's seen a lot of action. It really has. The pass held, the country fell. That has been repainted. Oh, I'm not sure. You mean on the Buddhas?
Like on the ceiling.
like on the ceiling.
With
Yeah.
the, with the
It is old. It is old.
It is.
But it's not Tang Dynasty. You know, they've repainted it maybe in Qing or something like that. This is Mrs. Jai.
贾老师他说他以后要经常来奉献，但是他没有失去诺言。
Oh, you are 64.
When I walk the Shu Road, so I'm going back in history and seeing that road the way people saw it, the way they walked it, I'm walking it exactly the same way and seeing the same things they saw. And so that is very special to me. And that's why I especially love it. It's beautiful and it hasn't changed. And it's timeless.